What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Sports by Dustin here, aka just Dustin. Damn, I did it again. The same stupid intro that I do when I need a new one. What was supposed to be my new one? Does anybody remember what I said? I think it was on Friday. Damn, don't remember. All good. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Some of you guys a long weekend. Obviously, no NBA tonight. Last night of no NBA. Tomorrow we got, I think, what, 2 games? Maybe it's 1 game. 2 games, I think, though. But we have some esports value. We're going to try and get in, see what we can do. We have some promos to at least take advantage of. As I always say, you should be taking advantage of those. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Go ahead, jump right into it. Let me know if there's some places I should be going over other places, if there's good value or whatnot. Some of these apps, I'm not able to lock in some of this college basketball value. So if you guys are able to, go ahead and for sure, thank you. Go ahead, lock it in yourself. See what you can do. But let's go ahead. Let's start off with the promos. I at least want to take care of promos if we can. Which I know Sleeper has a bunch right now. So let's go ahead and take care of those. We have been kind of crushing the sleeper promos. Let's see. What did we do recently? Lillard sold us. That was somebody from the chat. That was not my play. That was somebody from the chat that sold us. ZMB Saunders. Awesome. This, another one from the chat. Ruben, under rebounds. Also not good. So, I don't want to put those on my resume. Saunders, I believe, was my play out of these ones here. Not going to point fingers in here, but it was somebody in the chat. All right? Let's go ahead, find what we can. Let's just kind of... Okay, so we have some Onyx odds. Ooh, I actually really like this tennis play if we can snag it. Tennis, Hugo Gaston and Francisco. Let's see. We're going to be taking Francisco minus 4.5. Minus 125. So it does look like that's actually moved. Wait, game spread minus 110 and minus 125. What? So minus 125, slightly plus EV. I don't know why it's showing minus 110. That's clearly not available. But we'll go ahead. Why not? Why not get a little tennis action here, huh? Let's do, Whoa. Is this game live? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there, but the odds moved on that. Oh, it is live. That's why we missed it. Okay, what about Van Zieler-Sculp or whatever? Let's see if we can get this in. Plus 5.5, minus 120. Sure. Sure, let's do it. Maybe not go as hard as what we once were. PrizePicks only doing 1 taco today. I'm not quite sure. I really have not been able to keep up with it today. But let's go ahead. Let's do these sleeper promos real quick if we can. Batson under 13.5. Okay, not my favorite line. Rush. Decent odds. Rush. Revolts 12.5. Only ParlayPlay. Rush. Over 14.5. Maps 1 against Marshbourne. Minus 106. Oh, plus 100, actually. This is not bad. Oh, well, it's gone. So we can go with the 2 data points on Rush over if we really want to. The AI slip generator swept for you this morning. Love it. No way. Send me a DM. Moving on Sports by Dustin on Twitter. I would love to see your slips. All right. Well, what can we do here? What can we do? What can we do here? Wait a second. Okay, we had to refresh. We had to do a quick refresh. Batson. F4 T ST. Versus Odic, 6 p.m. under. I think we do that with Hubbard. Then we do it one more time on the under, and then we'll with oh, wait, did we just miss one? I thought there was 3 college basketball promos. Never mind. So then we're gonna do Rush. So we'll only do it with 1 then. I thought there was 3. Maybe I just missed one. Maybe one just disappeared. But I'm gonna do Rush over 14.5 map 1 kills. Rush. Bang, minus 106-ish. Oh, I just took the wrong one. I think. Never mind, that should be right. 14.5. Maybe the time's a little off. Something. Yeah, because that's set to 13.5. Oh, they just removed it. All right, well, that's what I got it. That was just insane. Is DG Fantasy same as OJ Fantasy Optimizer? Pretty similar. I like DGF for certainly fantasy stuff. OddsJam is elite when it comes to the actual sports books plus EV betting on the books, as well as arbitrage betting. We'll talk about that in a little bit. 30% get bet bumps just shortly. Sometimes you got to camp it sometimes. I've seen one slip at 100% margin so far. Nice. I'm slacking. I got to get on Sleeper, and Onyx 7 books is a handful to manage already, though. Yeah, there's some really good promos on both of those apps. Sleeper like is strictly promos. I don't play it for anything but promos. Onyx Odds has some decent value on normal slates. But what was I gonna say? But they also have some promos. So no vig. Let's check out some of these no vig lines. Looks like we have some NBA for tomorrow. We do have Luka playing tomorrow. Under 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Plus 115. And you guys can see I am going to go ahead and not play this. I'm going to fade it. There's $18,000 of liquidity there. Insane. And I'm assuming Luka's points is probably going to be the same thing. Which, as you guys know, that if you watch the stream, why am I clicking? What even triggered my brain to click Rui? Same thing. We've been kind of fading these plays when there's insane amount of liquidity on these peer-to-peer apps because we just don't know what's going on some of these apps. Some of the maybe insider information that could be getting passed around. I'm not quite sure. 100%. Trey Kaufman ran over 19.5 points on Profit X. Let's see. Purdue. Trey Kaufman ran over 19.5. So that's not enough to steer me away. I will go ahead and play this one. Let's go. Bang. I've been chasing on Underdog like crazy lately. Oh, no. Oh, cashing. You've been cashing on Underdog like crazy lately. Let's go. Did you already do Fliff? No, nothing on Fliff at the moment. We'll double check that statement. Yeah. So nothing really at the moment. If you really wanted to force something, you think this is probably... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and play Austin Pay -1.5 first half point spread on Fliff. And I'll explain my reasoning in just a second. That's first half point spread -1.5. Just moved to -130, so cooked. Absolutely cooked. All right, let's keep going. What do we got? What do we got on some of these apps? Dabble, nothing at the moment. We got anything on Better? Do we have promos on Better? Do we have promos on Better? Let's see. For today. No, they're for tomorrow. Do we save them for tomorrow? I can't get in any of these plays right here at the top. Bo Hostler over 68.5. I mean, I'll lock in one with Bo. PJ. Over 68.5. Wemby over 11.5 rebounds. That's for Thursday. You know what? We're going to have more Thursday value. Let's go ahead and save these. As long as they don't expire today. Do they? Anybody know if they're going to expire today or not? If they expire tomorrow, then we're clear. Yeah, Chase, possibly, but still, I definitely have a reason in my head to steer away from those. Typically, min-max odds right now for me on No Big, Profit X. Also got to pull up. Why can't rebet? -175 to +110. Sometimes I'm around +125 instead. Just kind of how I'm feeling in some of the data points we're getting and the value we're getting. I might go closer to +110, but typically closer to 125, +125. All right, let's go to UD. Let's go to UD. Move this. I'm gonna trust some of these one-to-one comparisons. I'm gonna go ahead and trust some of these one-to-one comparisons on UD. Let's get in some slips. And you know what? Let's go ahead. And do this. I need a refresh, I think. Underdog. Let's move it to this one. All right. Kennesaw. Under 17 headshots. What else we got? Cuts. Okay, I don't know about that as far as trusting just sleeper. Rails over 26. And then let's go ahead. We can't go Mopes. Let's go 9 versus Arabian Soul. Creighton over. Over 31. Boom. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, so we can't do that. So we have to get rid of Creighton. It's in the same game. They're not going to let us put it in the same game. I didn't even realize that. A static in Alliance under 28.5 for Avid. Bang. There it is. Units have gone up from $2 to $3 to what is that? $7.50 to $10, but slowly working my way up. There you go. I mostly bet on esports. Those line differences are extremely obvious. Yeah, for sure. Lockdown, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Some of the value for CS2 bumped already. Lock in 2 by luck immediately bumped. Yeah, they move pretty quick on these esports lines. You do gotta jump on them And like I said, I like trusting Hot Streak as a 1-to-1 comparison majority of the time. It's more so in CS2, right? You're getting 2 lines of, or I believe you're getting 2 data points essentially when you're looking at Hot Streak, right? What are they setting the line to, and then what are they juicing the odds? I know that's not technically right, but like how I'm viewing it and how I'm trusting Hot Streak over these books is for this reason, right? They're setting this 2 higher as their projection, right, than Underdog. They're also favoring the over of this higher kill total of 28.5 at minus 161. So they very heavily believe this should be set higher than 26.5 based off these 2 different little data points we got here. Hot Streak is a DFS app that has sports and esports. I don't want to get too much into that same game, but we'll take Rouse over. Did we just take Rouse live? Okay, so we did take Rouse. I don't want to commit too much into the same game, but we're gonna see what else we can find. Creighton was the one we couldn't get. Creighton over 9. Last one we'll take in that. Head trick, we're not on. We'll go with head trick. Over 29. We need one more. 9Z Martinez under 30.5. I think that should be good. Where is it? Martinez SA under 30.5. 9Z. Yep. Bingo. Another one. There you go. That's into the chat. So, is there really only a few games on right now? No, I haven't seen this game. So we could take Nards over 13.5 map 1 kills. Over 13.5. Lesson under 28.5. And then, yeah, so we go plus and under. Plus and under. Then Era over 12 headshots, is that? Let's double check. That's what I was looking at here. Over 12 headshots, 13.5, and we have another one at 14. Ooh, love this line. Love this line. You caught Wrinkle at 32.5. He's at 33.5 right now. Nice. That links into the chat. So we got a couple of them off so far. But you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. Just finding where Underdog is off when comparing to the rest of the market. So Aragorn, I believe is how it's pronounced, set to 12.5 headshots on Underdog. But Hot Streak has this set to 13.5. And then Sleeper has it set to 14, right? So 1.5 kills higher on Hot Streak. 2 full kills higher on Sleeper, and Hot Streak's favoring the over of 13.5 at minus 162. Clearly, the establishing market believes this has a good chance to go over 12, but also should be set higher as a projection over higher than 12. We got Crazy over 27.5. He will speak under 16.5 headshots. All right, let's do one more here. Crazy over 27.5. US speak. Oh, under 16.5 headshots. Stay away from that same game again. Snappy over 25.5 kills. Both of these other books have it set to 27.5. Guys, it's the same way we find value. Oh, come on. Do I need to refresh? Tell me Snappy's still there. Somebody snagged it, I bet. Ooh, over 26.5. Is that what the line was? 26.5, 25.5, 26. Still off by 1 kill to both of them. It's in a separate game. I'll probably run with it. Anyways. Still off by 1 kill. That would be tough. He lands at 26. All right, that's going to be linked in the chat. All right, if you guys haven't already seen, let me pop this up. After this video, or after this live stream, if you guys are still unsure a little bit about esports, or you just want to watch the video anyway, show a little bit of support, whatever you want to do, go ahead, go to the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel, watch this video. I talk about in depth how you should be playing esports, how you can line compare to find an edge, talk a little bit more about correlation on PrizePicks. So go check this video. I just released it today. Would appreciate it. Yeah. Let's keep on chugging here. Where else? What else has? Okay, we have tacos, right? What's the taco? Four Nations? No. Is it in esports? Shots. Goalie saves. What's our taco? Somebody tell me what taco is. I only use PrizePicks for esports because I'm moving on there and they are normally the ones off. Nice. It's gone. What? So they just don't have a taco. Well, rip. Rip to that. Anything else popping up on Fliff? I'll shoot him so then work. Yeah, of course. Go for it. Keep locking in. All right. So looks like really our only value right now. Wade Taylor over 15.5 points. Let's see. It's not even 2%. Let's not force it. Luka over 13.5 rebounds and assists. Good value, but nothing really to get it in with. And decent value, honestly. The market's pretty split on it. There's an LOL taco on PrizePicks. Nope. Not that I'm seeing. All right, well, anyways, I guess maybe we'll hit another underdog slip in just a second. But as I was mentioning earlier, if you guys are not on OddsJam for actually plus EV betting on major sportsbooks, DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, Caesars, BetOnline, Bet365, Bovada, etc., books that some of you have access to. A lot of you guys have access to these offshore books. But if you have FanDuel, DraftKings, you'd be stupid to not be playing plus EV betting on those books. You're leaving unlimited profit potential on the table on those different books. Let's try and find a plus EV bet, just like we do on Novig, ProfitX, Fliff, Onyx Odds. You're just trying to find value in the market. Where is FanDuel off from the entire rest of the market? Devin Vassell over 3.5 assists, plus 185 on FanDuel. And let's see, we're getting an 8% edge here. I think my internet, something's happening here. My internet, maybe? I don't know. I think it's my internet. It's loading really slow. Oh, I'm putting it in a body bag now, but just clicking so much stuff on accident. Plus 185, average odds of plus 139 across the market. Easily getting the best odds, getting this on FanDuel right now. Certainly plus EV betting it there. Like I said, tons and tons of plus EV bets every single night. Obviously, this is a night without any NBA, which is pretty nuts to still have this much. It's got a couple for maybe the upcoming games, but a ton of college basketball stuff. North Florida versus Stetson, under 166 on STN Sports. If you have access to that book, millions of books out there, guys. Let's see. Minus 110, average odds of minus 134 across the market. Another good bet there. But also arbitrage betting. If you guys don't know what arbitrage betting is, where you can find a bet that is so far off on the same bet, opposite sides of two different sports books, you're able to bet it risk-free, right? And you automatically are going to make profits no matter what happens to that bet. For instance, let's look at this one here. This is in tennis. You could take max plus 1.5 at minus 150 odds on DraftKings for $300, and then you could take Franco minus 1.5 games at plus 164 on FanDuel for $190. Guarantee yourselves $10 to $11 just by placing the opposite bet on both sides for this tennis play on those two separate sports books. Guys, these sports books get all out of sync and out of whack with their odds, and sometimes it creates a risk-free arbitrage opportunity, and you can take advantage of it. You could find just 10 of these a night to make $100 a day. Arbitrage betting would be $3,000 a month using the arbitrage tool here on OddsJam. If that's something you're interested in and you have access to a lot of books, definitely something you could be looking into. Use my code DUSTIN35 on OddsJam. You'll get 35% off your first month, as well as a 1-week free trial on OddsJam to take advantage of the tools there. DUSTIN35 is that code. But yeah, let's go ahead and see if there is some more value. Maybe, I guess we have some regular PrizePicks value possibly. Let's see. Actually, you know what we could possibly do? Let's check this out. Nurtus, I personally for fantasy, I definitely like Daily Grind Fantasy more. In my opinion, I think it's a little easier on the eyes and such, and easier to find value based off how the website looks and such. If you guys do want to sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy, if you use code DustinStream, all one word, DustinStream, you'll get 25% off your very first month there. Let's see. What do we have here? We have an Esports 4-man power with some college basketball that I'm not going to be able to get in. So I will go ahead, take that out, find some more value here. Let's see. Where do we have some data points? So we have Jacob, which I think is already in this slip. No. So let's go ahead and stack Jacob over in CS2. Did I misspell that? Am I misspelling that wrong? Oh, I am. I've spelled it right, but Jacob doesn't know how to spell his name. Over 28. Bang, a little 4-man power on this one. CS2 can only, oh gosh, that was my fault. I added in Jacob. They'll be under 30. Didn't even realize that the other two were on the same team. They'll be under 30. Bang. Go ahead and share that into the chat. I took out the college basketball play because it's not going to let me enter it. I don't believe. Unless there's something, unless it's back. Oh, wait. Maybe I can now. Oh no, it loaded up. I don't even have access to it. There's no college basketball up here. That's the reason why I couldn't. But if you guys wanted to play it, it was Keyshawn Murphy under 8.5 rebounds and assists. There's money lines on Onyx odds, right? Yes, there is. Let me see. So they're not going to let me do it. Guys, look, I guess moral of today is that there is a ton of esports opportunities. If you guys have not already noticed that, there's a million different esports opportunities. And guys, it works the same thing. I said this in my video earlier that I put out, but think about it like this. These sports books, right, whether it's NBA, NFL, MLB, they all set their own projections. They all set their own odds. They adjust them independently, right? Same thing with these esports plays across these different DFS apps, right? They all set their own lines and odds independently. If you have multiple books that all say this should be, or that all agree that this should be, let's see a good example. Let me just do 2 data points. But as always, more data points, the better, right? Let's do 2 data points. If we see this, which we've already got this play in, they're at 12 on Underdog. 2 other major DFS apps that set their own lines agree that this should be 13.5, favored over 13.5, so probably closer to 14, which is where PrizePicks has it at, right? And Underdog is off. Pretty good indication that Underdog's off here when you have 2 other major books, agreeing. That's kind of how you're looking at it. It's the same thing you do with major sports, but you can do it in esports. In esports, they're all year around, right? So if you can get proficient in finding value in esports and just line comparing across the market using a tool like Daily Grind Fantasy, you're able to really gain an edge long-term playing esports. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's really that. Wait. That's what I wanted to do. Good call. Hold on. Before we go anywhere, remember, DUSTIN stream will get you guys 25% off your first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. So if you guys are looking to take advantage of it, feel free. Trey Kaufman Ren, minus 107. So we have a FanDuel line. It's a little close to that. Not my favorite. I really don't love playing these college basketball player props if we're not getting at least one of these big 3 books, to be honest with you. I haven't seen much success personally playing them without a data point like one of these 3. So for that reason, that's why the only reason why I would skip out on these. But I mean, if you are looking at the rest of the market, you can see, okay, they're very clearly off from the rest of the market. But it's up to you in how much you weigh certain books over other books. Esports always goated. Posted 4 10Xs to Twitter for COD and cashed 3 of them. Come on, Cole. You're insane. You even betted on Bovada. See, Cole's got access to OddsJam and Bovada and Pets Esports when there's value there. Oh, there you go, Cole. So there's no real way to know. What do you mean there's no real way to know? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. But yeah, I'm just trying to show you guys. There is value in esports, whether you guys know esports or not. Like, you don't have to know anything to realize that getting 2 full kills discrepancy from the rest of the market is good value. That's like LeBron James being at 6.5 assists on PrizePicks, but 8.5 assists everywhere else. Right? That's clear value. Getting LeBron's over at 6.5 assists when the market's at 8.5. Maybe not the best comparison, but you get what I'm getting at there. It's not often you are going to see LeBron's assist line 2 assists off. Yeah, perps. It's kind of the same thing with me. I really like having those as my key data points. But we've also been crushing Onyx odds when they're kind of matching those data points sometimes. And sometimes they're matching FanDuel, sometimes they're matching DraftKings. It's a little weird. But we've been seeing success there. Correlation plus EV lines in esports too. Yeah, exactly. I go more in depth in that video I just posted on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel. So I do suggest you guys check that out. But I think that's probably going to be it for this stream. We got a few plays in. Hold on, Alex. Maybe we got one more. Maybe we got one more on Profit X. Let's check this one out. This is in Villanova, Connecticut. Let's see, minus 101. Everybody's right around minus 125-ish. Points. Alex Caravan over 13.5. Yeah, there is some value there. Let's go ahead, lock it in. Bang. So I just played this top play. I just realized my phone's not on. But Alex Caravan over 13.5 points. You can see pretty clearly off from the rest of the market. We locked it in. The liquidity was not all crazy. Seems pretty legit. We have a FanDuel line. So awesome. There was a bunch of different underdog plays that we've gotten in already. It really probably wouldn't make sense for me to show all of them just because they're probably going to be bumped if you weren't in here on the stream right away. But yeah, correlation is huge in esports, especially on PrizePicks. They allow you to get a little creative and have some sort of correlation, especially in those 4-man powers. So if you can find 2 players that are good value off the optimizer, right? So let's just say you get good value on both of their overs. They're in the same game on opposite teams. Correlation in CS2, right? Same game, opposite teams, either take both over or take both under, right? If there's good value on their overs, obviously that's even better, right? You're getting, a plus EV play individually and you're adding in correlation in the same game. 2 overs in the same game, opposite teams. If that game is a close game, which is what you're rooting for, that means that there is going to be more rounds equals more opportunities for kills. So that's good positive correlation in a CS2 match. Or if you take 2 unders, 1 player on each team, opposing teams, right? Both under, you're rooting for there to be a blowout. Less rounds, less kills opportunities, right? Less opportunities for kills. Also with the overs, you do have the upside of overtime if that, was to happen in a close match. What does the red mean? Use caution? It just means that they're not plus EV, essentially. They're not plus EV. So you would want to technically stay away from those. There is some more. But look, there's plenty of more esports plays. If you're signed up for Daily Grind Fantasy, you can, obviously take advantage of them. Get them in if you can. If you're not, you can use code DUSTINSTREAM, sign up. You'll get your 25% off and then be able to snipe all of these esports lines on top of NBA second half of the season. It starts tomorrow. You want to be involved. There is going to be so much value across these different sports books, DFS apps. So make sure you're ready to take advantage of those. MLB season is going to be awesome as well. Guys, esports and MLB gets us through the summer. So it's important now that you start learning esports a little bit and kind of how to get this value in, how to navigate correlation. That way you're ready for the dog days of the summer. But till football season comes back around, then we have, the ultimate football, basketball combo again. Get proficient using it. I'm hyped for MLB and March Madness too. Yeah, for sure. Best parlay type on Hot Streak, there isn't one. There's not a set one. I would say 2 to 3 mans, probably. But that's gonna be it. I love you guys. Peace. See you guys tomorrow. NBA is officially back tomorrow. Love you guys.